No. Can you believe it? These two were the new blood, you know, a long time ago, and now they both have beards. So this one's going to be interesting, but of course you have YodaCage, recently back from Japan, going up against BONK. Yeah, we had to unfortunately watch Yoda get absolutely smoked by Hurt, but the side special from BONK actually...
What is happening?
Yeah, no, whatever happened, I hated it. That is going to be first stock for BONK, but both of them actually smiling it off. Sometimes MK especially can get a little bit weird off stage, and also with a character like Bowser Jr., a little weird.
If there's any stream that is fortunately a little too familiar with Meta Knight, it's going to be this one. I mean, BONK already with a very good lead right now, looking for this anti-air with his dash tag. Yoda, of course, he's trying to find a way back, and of course, the thing, I mean, BONK already knows how to play against this, of just not really facing off at a distance, because, you know, Yoda's going to win that every time. It's just running under all the junior shenanigans, and then forcing him into even more shenanigans off stage.
Back there going to connect here, and now Yoda has to recover. I like when Yoda does a really good job of mixing up his recoveries back onto stage. Sometimes he goes straight to the ledge, and sometimes he finds a really perfect angle above and around where he can't really get punished. It's very smart, but still it is going to be the side special that Yoda doesn't tech at all. You would think after playing this guy for a couple of years that you would be able to tech that, but regardless, BONK could be starting us off in this set with a 3-stock here on Yoda, but Yoda going to fight back with at least the up air. We got to see a little bit more Momo. Okay, the burnout's nice.
Very good stuff there from YodaCage, finding that spin out. Of course, now we're seeing him trying to find his way back into this game. Honestly, I think one thing I noticed from BONK all day, it's like a really good defensive game. And then, of course, not going to find the extension off of that just yet. But I mean, like I said, the playing really good grounded game. That's the one thing you need with a character like Meta Knight. Like, of course, like you are an advanced state bot. You're really good at playing really quickly. But if you're not, don't have a good defensive game, then you get a little too antsy and you get called out time and time again.
Yeah, absolutely. The thing is, though, you have to be wondering if you're Yoda, I was about to say what the game plan is. I gotta be asking BONK the same. It's so funny. I mean, I've been watching BONK for years, and I just never really know what he's thinking, right? I mean, he gets a little bit goofy. He gets a little bit goofy with his character, and of course, he is just one of the best Meta Knights, period. Not even just in North America. Definitely has the results to kind of back it up here. But still, I think standard get-up or the get-up attack onto the platform will be caught out. Honestly, Momo, I have to say, just this game hasn't felt like a normal tempo like we had last set.
I definitely feel like Yoda's kind of like fumbling in the dark here, looking for openings. I feel like it might have been even a little bit since the last time this guy played. It's looking like these openings are looking pretty awkward, considering YodaCage has to look for a lot of these pickups with junior side special. Of course, he's kind of struggling to do that right now. And BONK's just kind of doing his Meta Knight things. Of course, that jab is definitely going to do it. Regardless, we're on last stop. We got almost max range in this junior. This could happen.
I think what happened was that Yoda recognized that the tempo was just out of play. So you know what, let me slow it down. But the moment that you start dancing on Meta Knight Shield, you should expect a shuttle loop straight out of it. And we'll be BONK taking game #1 here on his own stream. Yoda not trailing too far behind, but let's definitely have a better start than that game 1 because looking a little ugly.
A little icky.
A little gross.
Off the sticks for quite a little bit, and that's completely fine. But honestly, if you're Yoda, there's one thing, I mean, like, there's a lot you can really switch up here. There's one thing to definitely, like, take a step back and look at, definitely recognizing that, I mean, BONK's getting most of his combo started simply by running under those scripted junior side specials. You know, like, waiting for that option to come out. And there's one thing Yoda can do well, it's mixing up the timings of that. So I feel like we definitely have to get out of the flowchart mindset right now and lock back in, if you will.
Of course, but it is going to be Yoda locking back in, if you will, right here. What a great start here.
Looks like he will.
I think Yoda does a really good job of putting up the offensive wall so well, man. I mean, that was a beautiful abandoned ship into the back air here. What a way to start off game #2, 30 seconds in, and already a huge percentage lead ahead. Thing is, though, you're up against BONK, and one thing that BONK does do well is hit those ladders on heavier characters. And here we go. Great air dodge out, though. Like we said, this is definitely a Philly old guard match, so these two players have been playing each other for years, but it's all about, you know, changing up your game. But BONK definitely looking real good right now on the edge guard.
Definitely getting a little too overzealous there. You have YodaCage landing there with going for another dash tag. Yoda's been doing a really good job so far this game, definitely going for a lot of these anti-airs, forcing BONK's hand, definitely, again, mixing up, going to delay that side, taking a step back, and sending a lot more of that Mecha Koopa, forcing BONK to play a lot less linear. Dude, why are we missing this tech?
To be fair, I wouldn't have teched it.
I wouldn't have teched it, but I feel like YodaCage, Mr. Birthday Boy, should have teched it, right?
He's going to blow out his birthday candles tonight and be like, I wish I teched that.
I wish recharge was before midnight.
Anyway, still though, all right. Mech Koopa going to prop up Bonk here. Bonk in a very precarious situation. I think players don't realize how much they're in checkmate sometimes when they're against Bowser Jr. on the ledge, right? You have Mech Koopa guarding the platform, and then you have Morton himself going in for all these smash attacks. So still it is going to be Bonk just going on to the other side here. Great patience. And I love the way that he knows that Yoda does have a hammer swing out, but here we go. A couple of up airs. I don't know if it's enough, but the reset. Beautiful stuff into the forward air. Bonk not going down this game without a fight. Great stuff. My God.
Low key. I think Yoda's being a little lazy with his SDI right now. Do I blame him? Not really. But you can see Bonk's kind of getting away with a lot of these Travelator combos, if you will. He's going for another one right here. The up airs might just do it here. If he just DIs into it, into the abyss.
You're heavy.
Yeah, I was gonna
There's
say.
nothing you can do. You're heavy. You're just kind of stuck there, right? Especially when Bonk has you kind of in the apex of the sword. After you've watched Bonk enough, you're going to be able to find that exact moment where a lot of characters, especially heavy circular characters, are going to just be stuck. Bonk, beautiful positioning there. For a stock that started so strong for Yoda, just turned around into Bonk's favor the moment he was able to find that bridge into the forward air. Beautiful stuff from Bonk. We'll see if this could be a 3-0, but Yoda, definitely unlike him usually to go down like this.
It's strange that you can say that. You have to really turn his playstyle on its head and play a lot more of that turtle playstyle, if you will, taking a step back with the Mecha Koopa, with the cannon shots. Because, again, like you mentioned, like as a big, heavy character, the second you get hit by Meta Knight, almost any conversion just spell the end of your stock. And we're seeing here already, Bonk turning up here. These up airs might just do it, catching that DI out, waiting at the end, and Bonk, of course, going to take that. Yoda's going to take that and run with it. Finally getting back in this game, but man, this game is already looking scary for Yoda.
Looking scary for both players at the end of the day. They are even right now. I do think Yoda is doing his best to slow it down. I think that's always been Yoda's playstyle, right? It's always been, here's the game tempo, let me take it. Just going for the F smash, but beautiful coverage. And I think that's exactly what Bonk's gameplay has been this entire time. Just coverage of every option. But the rapid jab not going to be enough, so now we're going to go into the edge guard here. But I love the disengage from Bonk. The side special not going to get cut off. And now you have to find Yoda, and we'll be able to find the rapid jab. We'll be able to find that stuff.
Very good stuff there from Yoda taking that stock number one. Now, of course, Bonk currently defensive game on the ledge. Just when you're ever, it's being able to play from down from a deficit. As of course, you're going to find that F smash there. Damn, and that's a big thing about, again, mixing up those side specials with Junior. You get called out there like crazy. Good stuff from Bonk. Playing at a deficit is just so hard as Meta Knight because things just snowball so hard. Because that's so stubby. You know, it's hard to get back in the lead.
Yeah, absolutely. Still though. Still even in stock percentages, but now Bonk starting to bleed out again, but he was in the same exact spot last game. Love the rollout from the eject here, and here we go. Not going to be able to find the apex just yet, so we're going to finish it off with that forward air, but I'm looking for it again so I can point it out to you. A couple tilts there will be just the jab one. Going for the rapid jab, though. That's going to allow for Yoda to use the get-up attack and get back on stage. Oh, I love that from Bonk. Empty landing just into the grab there, because he knows that Yoda can do a lot out of shield, and he's still at 96. He's a lighter character, so an up smash out of shield could potentially do it. There's a Nair, though, trying to find more, but Yoda's still stuck in the edge guard.
Oh, we're not going to find that punch in the up smash just yet either. But, oh, had the right idea there. Tried to catch spot dodge. Unfortunately, quick there with the down tilt. That advantage chip is going to do it there. Now Yoda again up a stock. I'm loving how he's keeping these Mech Koopas in hand, not looking for setups with damage, but simply so that he can Z-drop it and get out of Meta Knight combos.
Oh, that was crazy. Dash dance into Meta Knight Cyclone there.
Just
as a, yeah, once again, it's like I feel like both of them are just throwing up an offensive wall with their hitboxes here. Great catch by Bonk, but it's actually going to betray him a little bit. Here comes Yoda, double up air, not much else though. The Mech Koopa hit. Bonk going to throw out the hitbox, side special back to the ledge here. Beautiful get up from ledge with that forward air. There's some rapid jabs, not going to be enough. Definitely not close enough to the ledge just yet though. Look at Yoda once again. This is scary, but it will be just the dimensional cape that does send us to last stock. Yoda looking good right now, but we know what Bonk is capable of, especially with Rage on his last stock.
Almost certainly. Meta Knight with Rage could spell the end of this run for YodaCage. Well, here comes Catch taking all the way out there, looking for another aerial. Nice fade away from Yoda. Oh, no tech! No.
YodaCage!
Brother. So, you know that meme about Street Fighter players being above 13 and they can't react to drive impact. That's apparently with Smashers above the age of 26 and teching. Because, sheesh, dog.
Look at Alex with Ice's hat.